So the trailer for the Sonic the Hedgehog movie released a couple of days ago to much disappointment, including my own. Sonic looks weird. He looks disturbing.
Meow?
And frankly, kind of gross. But they plan on fixing him. The director himself, Jeff Fawley, came out on Twitter saying that changes are going to be made. Sonic will look the best he possibly can. And there's something about that that's extremely admirable. I really have respect for this director in taking that criticism and actually doing something with it. That's quite special and honestly unprecedented, especially coming towards like Paramount. That's crazy. This is a really big budget film and they're actually going to change the way the main character looks. It's kind of wild thinking about it. Like, there's going to be another trailer, the second trailer for this movie, where the main character looks different than the first trailer. That's insane to me that could even happen, but again, I really respect it and I think that is a good direction. But how much of Sonic, are we going to be changing here? Think of the amount of work. I mean, Sonic, he looks awful, but that's still a lot of VFX work. That's still like multiple teams working on how his fur works and how his speed works, how his eyes blink, how his face moves when he smiles. Like, that's more than just like a night, just tapping at a computer. That's months and months, practically years of hard VFX work being put into that character. How much can they change? Are they going to just be tweaking his eyes maybe? Maybe they'll finally connect them. Maybe his nose will be a little longer. Maybe his face will actually be shaped like a hedgehog. Or are they actually going to be fully revamping this character and making him look like actual Sonic the Hedgehog? I really don't know. I find it hard to believe that that's even possible at this point. The movie comes out in November. That's a few months away at this point, and I don't think that they could go in and alter the entire character because that involves more than just some tweaking. That involves pushing the film back and literally pushing it back to probably 2020 and putting in a lot of hard work and a lot of budget too. Is Paramount willing to pay for that time being put in to change the character? I don't know. I really don't. This is a strange scenario that we live in right now. The fact that this movie's even being made is very, very surreal. And the fact that things are going to be changed, just, I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. But to me, the main issue with the film itself isn't even Sonic the Hedgehog. People have been complaining on, and I agree with those complaints, and I have done my fair share as well. There was a leaked image that came out a couple of months ago of the way Sonic looks like in this movie, and a lot of people complained about it, and they're just now like reacting to it, and that seems kind of weird to me. I guess they didn't want to acknowledge the leak itself. Maybe they want to just wait until they see the character in motion. Maybe for some reason they would like him more there, but it's weird that they didn't change him then and there so that they can get ahead of it and before they had to bite the bullet and make the changes now. But regardless of that, that's not exactly the problem. The problem is the film itself. Now, in theory, I think a Sonic movie could work. I think that is plausible and feasible and can make money at the box office. But I always assumed that they were planning on doing a animated Sonic movie. We saw Wreck-It Ralph and Sonic had a small part in that, and people loved that. Sonic fans screamed for that, and I thought that that's the direction that they were going, but no, they want to go live action. But even live action in theory can work. I'm not 100% against the idea of a live action Sonic movie. It's a little weird, but I think that they could make that work. And in this trailer, I just see it not working at all. Literally just, I don't even know it's so surreal. It feels so weird watching this trailer. It feels so weird seeing Sonic interact with some weird cop. Seeing Jim Carrey playing Dr. Robotnik. It's just bizarre. It's truly bizarre. And there, for some reason, I don't know, like there's some kind of strange allure to it all. Like I'm kind of enticed in a way. The trailer is horrible. It's so bad. Jim Carrey, who is he? It's just Jim Carrey. He's doing his jibs and jabs, his classic Jim Carrey, like the Grinch kind of vibe. I don't even know. At the end, we see that he looks more like Robotnik with the frayed mustache and everything. Like, that looks kind of cool. I think, again, in theory, Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik can work. That's kind of cool, actually, but not really seeing a performance there. I mean, that's obviously something that, I need to see more of his character and how he transforms as Dr. Robotnik, but in the trailer, it's just strange. It truly is, and they're really selling Jim Carrey here. Like, this is a Jim Carrey movie, it feels like. Dr. Robotnik's in the trailer more than Sonic. He has more lines than Sonic. God, I don't even know how I feel about that. I really don't. Nothing about it was humorous. Nothing about it was funny. It just felt kind of there, a little bit lifeless, just a little soulless. I don't really know. And that's the thing. I'm not against the idea. I understand that, making a film takes a lot of hard work. Again, the VFX work alone is kind of a triumph. The fact that they could even put Sonic in a real world is cool. Like, I respect that. I respect that craft. I love Jim Carrey, one of the greatest comedians who's ever lived. And Ben Schwartz is pretty good too. I love Ben Schwartz, huge Parks and Rec fan. I've always loved him in a multitude of different projects that he's been in, and he's the perfect fit for Sonic. And I don't see that in the trailer. I don't see... I see a lot of missed opportunity. I see a lot of just like reaching but not grabbing, and I don't know. I'm left with a bad taste in my mouth after the trailer, but I'm still somewhat interested in the film itself. Again, the director claimed that changes are going to be made. Are they going to be rewriting the script? Because that excites me. That's mean. Anyway, the movie itself, I don't know if it's going to be terrible. I don't know if it's going to be good. The trailer kind of had me at meh, but again, I can't knock on a director saying that changes are going to be made. I can't knock on a director actively listening to the fans and actively, going out of his way to make the film better. I just don't know if changing the way Sonic looks is going to do that. Is that going to actually make this film more entertaining? Maybe it's just a bad trailer. Paramount has bad trailers. This is, a big budget movie, and there's bad trailers all the time. Marvel has some bad trailers. Everything. There's so many bad trailers out there, and I'm okay, with that idea, and I'm not gonna fully, two thumbs down this movie yet. I think that there's potential here, and again, Jeff Fawley coming out and saying that is extremely admirable, and he has my respect for sure, and I'm kind of rooting for the movie now, and that's kind of a strange thing, and I think that's a smart thing. Maybe that's what Paramount has going on. Maybe it's like, it's ugly, but it can do some good, right? Like, maybe that's the direction that they're going in. And again, that's kind of a good idea, just biting the bullet and getting on that. And again, changing the movie itself, changing the main character himself, that's going to be really interesting to watch. So I definitely will be talking about this film in the future. The next trailer that comes out, Sonic is not going to look like that, which is crazy. I'm very curious to see what kind of work they're going to be putting in to his character and how he looks. Is he going to be like sleek, like Sonic Adventure 02 kind of style, or is it going to be like furry again? I don't know. Like, you could do minor tweaks to make them look a little bit better. I'm just curious how far they're going to go. Anyway, make sure to comment down below and give me your thoughts on all things Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. Is that what it's called? Give me your thoughts on it. What did you think of the trailer? I don't think that anyone really liked it, but if you did, please sound off. Let me know what you like about it. Jim Carrey's kind of cool, right? Sure. Ben Schwartz is awesome. I love him as an actor and as a comedian, but I don't know. Just comment below and give me your thoughts. Thank you very, very much for watching, and stay tuned for more future content. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And until next time, bye-bye.